Welcome back to Stephen A. Smith Show right here over the digital airways of YouTube. Thanks again to the one and only Louis Riddick for coming on the show and breaking down the whole Super Bowl 58 festivities and everything like that. I shouldn't say festivities, but the game itself, because it was festive, to be quite honest with you. I know it was boring in some people's eyes for the first couple of quarters, but as far as I'm concerned, it was competitive. And as long as you got a competitive game and the outcome isn't fully decided in advance, that is a thrilling game to me. The only exception I would make is when New England beat the Rams years ago, like 13-3 or something. I was at the game and was snoring. So I get where you're coming from. Anyway, couple of things I wanted to touch on before I got to Usher and his performance at halftime, Super Bowl halftime. Let's get into some of these commercials because, believe it or not, I liked a few of them. All of them weren't that great, but I kind of like it. Needless to say, I'm going to talk to you about a few people, the J-Lo's of the world, the Beyoncés of the world, and others. But let me get right to it. The Duncan rap group, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Tom Brady on the turntable. Zigga, zig, zigga, 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 zig. Oh, it was hilarious. I like that. And Tom Brady rocking the shades, that was pretty fly. No doubt about that. I like that. And Ben Affleck, I didn't know why they tried to get him to dance even a little bit, but J-Lo, being there, obviously that makes up for it. We understand he was trying to impress her. And then, I would say to all of you ladies out there, see, y'all always getting on the dudes. Y'all always getting on the dudes. Well, how about this commercial where she sat up there and said, y'all got to go. This ain't going to work. All right? I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically the message that she gave them. And Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and them are walking out. And Tom Brady's getting ready. She said, oh, Tom, you can stay. Now, see, if the fellas did that, it would have been a problem. It'd have been a problem. But she could do that. She's J-Lo, right? She's J-Lo, so she could do that, right? She could sit up there and tell her man, you could leave, but Tom Brady could stay. Now, I like the commercial, but I ain't like that part. I'm just letting y'all know right now, okay? My next up, I'm looking at State Farm. You're talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Decades after Twins, that's what the name of the movie was. With him, they reunited to promote this the Super Bowl commercial. It was funny because Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't say neighbor. He couldn't pronounce the word neighbor. He kept saying neighbor. Okay, so that was kind of funny. I thought it was great. I thought it was good, shall I say. I've seen greater commercials, but it was good. It was funny. And of course, I'm gonna put number one. I'm gonna put my girl Beyonce number one. Okay. First of all, let's understand something here. Okay, she was doing a commercial for Verizon, but in the midst of doing all of that, her Renaissance 2 album was coming up. All right. Okay. And she dropped a couple of country songs, by the way, country music songs, by the way. She did that and damn near broke the Verizon internet because that's, coming out, had the lemonade stand, dropping new music, playing the saxophone, becoming a gamer, introducing the AI version of herself, which looked quite sexy, by the way. Yes, an AI figure looking sexy. And of course, channeling the Barbie in her, turning into Barbev. And I also love Botus. Beyonce of the United States. Yes, that was pretty damn fly. Okay? So I like those 3 commercials. Just want to throw that out there. So let me get that out of the way. That's number one. Number 2, having said all of that, Taylor Swift was in attendance, and I want to say this. She was in attendance to join the game with a man, Travis Kelce, all that stuff. That was nice. But Beyonce dropping some music, letting everybody know about the new album coming out. All that other stuff, I don't care how great Taylor Swift is. And she is marvelous. She's fantastic. And Swifties are everywhere. I'm going to say it before, just like I said it again. There's only one Beyonce. There's only one. And you got people looking at her and talking about, she looks light. First of all, she got no makeup. Secondly, I've seen her in person as well as on TV. She never looks worse. Ever. So let's get that out the way. And it was good to see them all at the Super Bowl and stuff like that. That was pretty live. That was pretty fly. Beyonce with the new album dropping country music too. Country music. You got, anytime I think about country music, I only think about one person, Kenny Rogers. You got to know when to hold 'em. That's just me. That's just me. Okay? So it's going to be interesting to see what Beyonce has to say.